Come on. Dude, pick up. Pick up. Come on. Pick up. Yo.
Yo. Why are you calling?
So, you know how we're in quarantine?
Yeah, I just heard.
So I was thinking, what's something no one wants to see, but people will watch?
Are you saying we're going to make something? Like a show?
Like a show.
Like a talk show?
Like a talk show.
Would it be funny?
I don't know, maybe.
Do you think we'd be able to get celebrities?
I was thinking like our friends.
Would it be any good?
Who cares?
All right, let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Oswego, it's Sitting O! With special guest Isabel, Valdez, and music from Aden Leisure. And now, please welcome your hosts, Tristan Ramos and
Hello and welcome to Sitting O!
I'm Mark Melton.
And I'm Tristan Ramos.
And we're
both wearing basketball shorts.
This is the first episode of an all-new project, a little show we call Sitting O, brought to you by the Standing O Theater Company.
Now, when someone becomes a talk show host, usually it's because they're taking over for someone who already has been there for years and everyone loves. But, since we are a brand new show, at the very least, we are the best hosts Sitting O has ever seen.
Tristan and I met 7 years ago in junior high when he looked like this.
And Mark looked like this.
I saw Tristan in the hallway, I walked up to him and I said, "Hey man, we should start a talk show."
And I said, "Mark, we're not gonna have time to shoot a talk show for another 7 years, bruh."
Well, here we are 7 years later with all the time in the world, and we've got a great show for you tonight.
But before we get to that, here's a weather flash with Mr. Horn.
Weather Flash with Mr. Horn.
Thanks guys, and happy Friday. We're going to jump right into our current conditions. Right now temperature is 53 degrees, dew point of 43, so we're going to continue to see those numbers kind of come together as we approach saturation tonight as the rainfall approaches. We got winds, been pretty consistent at 10, gusting up to 15 miles an hour today. Cloud cover mostly cloudy, and that cloud cover is only going to thicken overnight and through Saturday as our storm system approaches.
53 degrees!
Story, potentially heaviest rain of the spring, up to 2 inches in some places. I would say most of the area will get at least an inch of rain. Below average temperatures. Tomorrow we're looking at Saturday, only temps high, maybe around 50 with rainfall for most of the day. But if we can kind of hang in there, we got a shot at 70 with maybe some thunderstorms by midweek.
Below average temperatures!
So your forecast for tonight, again, the rain will begin. Tomorrow, the rain will continue throughout the day. It's going to kind of be a rainy, cold day, not going to be very pleasant to be outside on your Saturday. But as we head back to Sunday, we're going to start to clear out as the front moves out and warm back up near 60 degrees, a little closer to average. Thank you very much. We'll go back to you guys.
This has been Weather Flash with Mr. Horn!
Thanks, Mr. Horn. Very nice.
Now for the moment you've all been waiting for. We've got Oswego High School senior Isabel Valdez with us, right after this quick word from our sponsor. hopefully you know her, and if you do, you definitely love her. Ladies and gentlemen, Isabel Valdez.
Yeah. How are you, Isabel?
I am doing great.
You have new bangs?
Yes, I cut bangs myself, and I'm kind of like balding on the top of my head, so I had to like do like a comb over effect, but it looks fine. So
Nice. Just a little intro of yourself. So, what are some things that you're involved in Oswego?
well, I am the president of the National Arts Honor Society. Kind of crazy. And then I'm also in Stand Theater Company. Kind of crazy. Part of the props crew. And then I'm also one of the board members for True Colors. Yay.
Nice.
Mark, you look like you're a weatherman.
Yeah, I like to dress up. I like to be really fancy for, the show. Give our audiences a lot of... Did you guys hear that?
I slightly did.
Yeah, I'm in the basement, so anytime somebody walks upstairs, there's a thunderstorm down here.
So, when you first met Mark and I, first of all, when did you first meet us, each individual? and what was your first impression of us?
Okay, I'll go with Tristan first because Mark is a little bit long. So Tristan Ramos, when I first met you, okay, so I saw you during Guys and Dolls. You were dressed up in your suit, and I was like, wow, the guy is very fancy. And I was like, wow, Tristan Ramos, I'll remember that name. So my first impression of you were really nice, Tristan. Sometimes you did not hear what other people said though. People would be talking to you and you would be like, I remember that happening. I was like, did he just ignore what they said or did he not hear? Can he not hear at all? So I was just like, I can't tell if he's being rude or if he's really dumb. So
Probably a mix of both.
Yeah.
And what about Mark?
Okay. Mark Melton? Okay. Well, yeah. Elementary school. What was it? Second grade or third grade? Third grade. Okay. Well, I don't exactly remember the first time I met Mark Melton because that was a while ago. But I do remember that he was like this little boy and he was kind of chubby.
Kind of.
But like, so Mark was a little bit like this. And that was like my ideal type. So I was like, so he was just like, oh, I'm so shy and scared. But he also was like, I'm really nice. Like literally, like when he walked around, I could see like little flowers dancing along his head.
In your mind, I was a tiny buff man with flowers around his head.
But I remember that I wanted to be friends with you so badly that I was like, what if I... So, what I did during like recess, I would kick him and I would like scratch his arm and I would basically bully him.
I heard a story that you bit him.
Bit him? Oh, and then when we got into high school, freshman year, I saw you walking in the hallway and I almost started crying. Like I started having a panic attack because I was like, oh my god, this is the kid that I bullied when I was in elementary school. Mark was walking like this. So I was like, why does he look so scary? This is what bullying does to people. Like, I would just be like, I wonder if he recognizes me as the person who bullied him in elementary school.
Her at that point?
In high school, I think I like forgot by high school.
Oh.
And then we were talking during our junior year, I think. And we were like, yeah, I bullied you in elementary school. And then I've been mad at you ever since.
So yeah, that you thought that I was famous, and you thought Mark was a buff little kid.
Do you guys want to know how I think about you guys now?
Sure.
You guys both have similar hairstyles, and you both wear glasses. And yes, Mark Melton.
I don't wear glasses.
I think you do.
Can I agree with that?
We'll be right back with Isabel, but first, Here's our musical guest Aden Leisure with an original tune he calls I Got You. Give it up for Aden Leisure!
I've walked these roads a couple thousand times. I've carried loads, but hoping now I'll find a sign, a sign, a sign that you're mine. And in this time, there's a lot I've been through, but in a new discovery, I found out something new, brand new. So listen, it's true. As long as I've got you, I know you got me too, baby. As long as I've got you, I know we'll make it through, baby. Oh.
Aden is really good.
He really is. Alright, so next up we are back with Isabel for a little game we like to call Autobiography!
How much do I know about me? Let's play some autobiography.
Yeah. Okay. So, autobiography is a game where we contacted Nati, your sister, and Dillo, your best friend. We have some questions for you about yourself that you probably don't know. And we're going to test you to see if you know this knowledge. So, number 1. When you were 3 years old, what TV show could you not go to sleep without watching?
Family Guy.
Incorrect.
What?
According to our source, it was SpongeBob.
Oh, wait, yeah. Yeah.
Right now we're at a grand total of 0 for 1. The next question, Isabel. What was your favorite food at age 4?
Salad?
Ooh, that's another dead ringer.
Macaroni.
Mhm.
What was
Well, your
it?
favorite food was Kraft cheese singles. That's some free food.
Oh, yeah.
Before we move on, can you explain this to us a little bit here?
So I'd grab the single cheese, I would fold it up until it was a tiny little rectangle. And then I would start eating.
Oh, these are little sheets.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
mint strips.
Yeah.
You have 1 point so far.
Okay.
Woo!
0 points. What are you talking about?
Wait, no, I don't.
Oh yeah, you have 0 points.
0 for
2.
0 for 2.
Okay, question number 3. You have an Instagram account under the name Peas Myself.
Yes.
What was the date of your first post on this account?
Okay, I know that it was
You have month, day, and year.
month, day, and year.
Yes.
Can we take out the day part?
Fine. Month and year.
Okay. I'm going to guess April.
Mm-hmm.
How old was I in sophomore year? 16, right? 16. Hold on. 2018.
Yes! Bonus
Yay!
half
Okay,
point
yes.
if you can get the day.
April 18th, 20th. What was it?
24th. Still got 1 point though. 1 point,
1 point.
1 for 3.
All right. This next question has to deal with a bit of your emotions. According to our sources, there is one book that makes you bawl your eyes out every time you read it. What is that book?
Wait. Oh, I know what that is. The Giving Tree. And this is so sad.
Another one where we'll need a little bit more context.
Okay. Well, I didn't used to always cry while reading The Giving Tree. It started when I was a freshman and my baby cousin was born, and it was my first cousin on my dad's side. So he just got born, and I remember my aunt is like crazy about him being like smart and stuff. So she bought a bunch of books and she'll read to him every single night. Like she still does it. And so she had that book and I was like, oh my god, I love The Giving Tree. So I was gonna read it. I read it to him like he was like baby, you know. I was like and she was happy. And so every time I read that book now, I feel so sad because I'm like, oh my god, I actually understand what this book is about. So I'm just so sad. But yeah.
Wow.
Shout out to The Giving Tree.
Yeah. Thank you, Shel Silverstein. You rock.
Thanks.
Okay, so this next question is a little bit more recent. It's
Okay.
a three-parter question. So, on the video chat app House Party, not sponsored by the way, what was the date, day of the week, and time that you cut your bangs?
I'm going to guess the 12th of April 2020. What was it?
Friday, April 10th. What time? Do you know the time?
It was probably 4 p.m. What was it? What was it?
8:52 p.m.
Oh my gosh, when did I cut my hair so late? Okay.
All right. Well, the next one is a little simpler. How many
Okay.
freckles do you have on your face?
Sparkles?
Freckles.
Oh, freckles. Well, I have 14 on my whole head.
The silence.
According to our source, you have 11 freckles on your face.
Who is the source?
Haley Dillow.
Haley doesn't know anything.
I think she should get some points for this because she gave a number of how many there are.
That's true. Going on a limb, I feel like Isabel might know better than we would.
Yes. So minus points for Haley, plus 1 point for Isabel. So you're 2 for 6.
Three. She's three.
Three?
She's got three.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
3 for 6.
Yeah,
You're almost passing.
We only have 2 more questions.
Yep, 2 more
Okay.
questions left. This one's a two-parter. So, in May of 2018, you attended the end of the year OVMD drama volleyball tournament. What
Yes, I
was
did.
the color and the number of your jersey?
Purple.
Correct thing.
The number, I think, was 5. Because I remember that we had 5 people, but 7 is my favorite number. So I was like,
Wow. Yeah, 5 points.
5 points. And the last
wow.
question, Isabel. When you were a child, you had a stuffed animal cat. What was
Yes,
it?
I did. Missy Fu.
How much do I know about me? Let's play some autobiography.
Well done.
Nice. Out of
I
the
remember-
11 points you could have gotten, you got 6.
I'm
the highest
passing.
score ever on autobiography.
Woo!
Yay.
So that's all we have for you today, Isabel. Is there anything you would like to plug? Any Instagrams or Twitters or anything you want us to plug for you?
I see. Well, I would first say subscribe to Hey Dizzles on YouTube, and also Undercover Post Plus Meowati on YouTube, and follow me on TikTok at Peace Myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. We'll see you, Isabel.
Thanks for coming on the show,
Thanks for
Isabel.
coming on the show.
Okay, thank you, Tristan Ramos and Marcus.
Bye.
Bye.
No, that's it. It was a successful first show.
Yeah, we're really good at this talk show thing.
Very talented, very talented. So we just like, we're done?
Just like, stop the episode.
Guess.
I don't know, it doesn't feel right. Hang on. Hello?
You need an outro.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Sitting O. We'd like to thank Isabel, Valdez, Aden Leisure, and Mr. Horn for appearing on the show today.
We'd also like to thank the Standing O Theater Company sponsors, Mr. Thierry and Mrs. Conant. If you guys didn't say yes to this, we probably would have done it anyway.
Make sure you catch the next episode of Sitting O on May 1st. Until then, I'm Mark Melton.
I'm Tristan Ramos, and we'll see you soon!
Thanks again for watching this episode of Sitting O. If you at home have any content you want to share with the show, whether it be an original song, a segment idea, or something totally different, submit it to Standing O Theater Company at gmail.com with the subject line Sitting O Content. We here will take a look and you could possibly land a segment on the show. Make sure to follow Standing O Theater Company on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Links to those are in the description box below. And hey, while you're down there, give this video a like and share with your family and friends. Also, subscribe to the channel so you can be updated on when we post new episodes. This has been Sitting